What's up, homestead homies? It's Doug, Growing in Faith Farm, off grid with Doug and Stacy. You got the double intro. It's funny how the mind works. All right, so you guys know we've installed the water cistern project. Only thing I have left to do is to close in the room there inside the barn where the tanks are located. I built a barrel stove. I'm going to show you that in the next video. But right now, what I got to do is I have to finish putting in this last hydrant. It's right there, and it's a Iowa hydrant. So I got all this far, and I didn't have what I needed to finish, so I had to let it set. And then, of course, when I let it set, you know, we got snow, we got rain. And now I'm out here right now and I'm digging this out. I have to dig this out down to 3 feet roughly and get all this water out of here. And then I'll be cutting this tube and placing it over the ball valve just in case anything ever goes wrong with the faucet. I can turn off the ball valve over here and you know, stop the flow coming to this hydrant without affecting the water at the cabin. Okay. So, I mean, I'll get back with you guys. I'm just kind of showing you what's up. This is full of water. I don't know if you can see it. I've been digging at it for a little bit. You know, here's the hot tip. The hot tip is it's easier to shovel and do what you want to do when it's dry when you're doing it in the first place. That's the hot tip. But this is the way Doug does it. Doug didn't get it done. Doug had to wait. And then we got snow, rain, and now I'm back out here. So whatever. So I'll get this dug out, and then I'm going to kind of show you how, on the other one that I showed you over there, let me see if I can get it for you. All right. So the hydrant over there, I didn't really show you all the, you know, workings of it all. But just real quick, this is a 2-inch 90-degree elbow with the downsizer fitters and whatnots, and then a nipple on it that goes into 3/4 inch that goes into the bottom of this here like this. Okay. I'll be Teflon taping all that and gluing this onto a piece of 2-inch pipe that'll be coming out of there. It'll glue onto this, and this will go up into the hydrant, and then I'll run a T-post next to it, and then we'll put a bunch of gravel in there, and then we'll put a layer of concrete up at the very top just to keep it from slipping around, just like we did over there. But this time I promise to take you along step by step. So I'm gonna go in, grab something to eat, and then I'm gonna get back out here in the mud hole, and then I'm gonna show you guys how this hydrant goes in, and then you'll see it working. So I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. And one thing too, with this being the Thanksgiving week and all, and everyone's reflecting and giving thanks, Doug and Stacy at Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, we want to say thank you guys, our homestead homies, for coming back every video, checking us out, anticipating the videos, asking questions, getting involved, giving ideas. We're very grateful for you guys, because out here, you know, we miss you guys. There's not much going on out here. So we connect with you guys on YouTube. We share our stories on Instagram and Twitter. And, you know, we just want to say thank you. It's a big thank you to everyone who helped with the cistern project. Very, very grateful for that. Thank you for just being you and hanging in there with us and watching and learning. And, you know, that's it. We just want to thank you. There used to be a song like that, wasn't it? I want to thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh boy. All right, so I'm not a plumber, but I play one on YouTube. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're back for round 2. Had my lunch. Came back out, got most of the water out. I'm down about 30-something inches, which is plenty good, no problem. Little bit of tiny water in there. I'm not sweating it, no big deal. Here's the extension I'm gonna put on there. basically like that, which will bring it out to right around in here somewhere. So I'm going to glue this in to my ball valve. And what happened was, you know, I got that turned off and there's a bunch of dirt and mud in there, so I brought out a rag and wiped it all out to get it good to go. So that's no problem. It's kind of hard. I got one hand. Let's see if I can't do this with you. Oh. Okay. Not much really to prop it up on around here, so I'm trying to open up my primer can with one hand. All right, I'll be right back. All right, that's how you do it. Just have to put the camera down and come back to you. All right, so there's your primer. Always use your primer. It helps it adhere better to the PVC. Plus, what it also does too, in case you didn't know, is it just gives you a good indication on what's been primered and what has not been primered. And then we'll get the glue out. Glue this bad boy on. Glue inside of here, the ball valve. And insert pipe. Okay? And you can see it's kind of pushing back out, so then you push it back in, turn it a little bit, hold it in. Usually if you push it in too fast, it'll push back out, but if you just push it back in there again kind of slow, it'll stay in there the second time. Or while you're putting it in, just go kind of slow. Just a little pressure that builds up on there. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue this fitting on to the end here. Then this gets glued on, and then everything else gets tape. Okay, and then I'll let this set up probably overnight, and then tomorrow I'll put it down on the ground, and then I will fasten everything I need to fasten to this, and then concrete up at the top to keep everything sturdy. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. All right, here we go. There's my shutoff valve. Can you see it in there? Let's see here. Focus, focus. All right, there's my shutoff valve down in there. My shutoff valve tube. My T-post up against my hydrant. Okay. This one turned out a little higher than I would have liked, I guess, but just work with what I got, because I didn't quite go down as far as 36 inches, which is what they're kind of made for. But it's no big deal. I mean, I'm down 30 inches, and it never really gets frosty below 30 inches here. But I would have liked it up a little, or down a little lower. But basically with this, I'll be running trough water for the horses and the sheep, so I'm cool with it. So that's a little bit of water left in there. I'm gonna put a bunch of rock in there right now. And there's my weep hole. Make sure the rock is around the weep hole so it can weep out. I'm gonna fill it up as much as I can with the rock. Have the rock right there on standby, ready to go. And we'll get back to you guys in a little bit, and we'll show you what's up. Thanks. See you soon, homestead homie. All right, so I'll probably wrap it up here, because, you know, the rest of it's just throwing dirt on there, creating a little concrete pad around the bottom like you saw over there. But this one here, you saw a little more in detail what I did. Now what I do what I do as well, okay, because I'm sometimes Mr. Overkill, I take a 2-inch piece of PVC and I put it right there at the weep hole, where that weep hole was, and then I bury it, you know, in the rocks, so the weep hole has a clear channel to spit the water out. You can't see it now, but I put a PVC pipe in there, you know, just about about that long, and then I put it right up against the pipe where the weep hole is, and then I rock all around it, so that way the weep hole doesn't have anything, dirt, anything pressing up on it, and it just allows for it to come out freely. So I got a cap for that thing. I'm going to get all my dirt put back in here. I'm going to let it dry out probably a little bit first, and then get it all shoveled back in here, then put my concrete pad up so it doesn't so it doesn't wobble around, so it doesn't cause any problem with my PVC connections, because that's the fragile part of this setup. So I'll have my T-post holding it with the wire and concrete around the bottom, so it's extra duty safe. So all right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Putting in the lawn hydrant on a gravity fed water cistern system, and we got more videos coming out. And again, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you later, homestead homies.